Welcome to the next episode of Internet Lore, the story of Mark and Clark. Today's episode is going to do the best to answer a few questions. Why did Mark need to borrow Clark's game? Does Clark ever get his game back? And is this a massive conspiracy? Also, make sure you stay tuned till the end of the episode because we're going to have a one-on-one interview with Mark himself. Well, let's get back to where we left off. Mark revealed to Clark that he already had one copy of Ocarina of Time and borrowed Clark's for some reason which we still do not understand. After pretending to delete Clark's save files, Mark tries to calm down the already furious Clark.
So you didn't delete my save files? Can you send me a pic of the names and please give me the game this weekend? I will come get it.
Mark says,
Yeah, LOL, you can't. Sorry, my dad finally got an upgrade. I got his old phone, but I thought I would mess with you a bit first.
And after some quick back and forth, it is decided that Clark would come during the weekend.
Okay, well, I hope you know I did not tell anyone anything about you. Also, I'm sorry for lashing out at you earlier. I've been going through a rough patch, and can I come this weekend, please?
Sorry, Adrian, dumb autocorrect, LOL. And Clark, yeah, you can come this weekend.
So things calm down. Life is good. During the weekend, Clark even posts drunkenly.
Happy Canada Day to everyone in the group. Holy shit, I am drunk. F.
And nothing much follows until July 3rd. Clark has his game back and he is not happy.
I'm so effing angry right now. I am shaking. Holy effing shit. Mark Sluggerberg is a liar and a fake effing friend. For Canada Day, we got effing drunk and we're hanging out until 3 in the morning, all buddy, and he told me he didn't erase my files from when I was younger. Well, guess what? He effing did. This is all I have now. F you. I hope you get banned.
Turns out Mark did, in fact, delete the save files, and when confronted, Mark says this.
LOL, accidentally gave you the wrong copy, bud.
But is it true? After 82 comments, we find out a few things. 1. Mark claims he borrows the copy because he couldn't delete his dad's save files.
Couldn't delete my dad's save files on mine.
2. Mark's phone is conveniently dead, and he cannot show proof.
So you mean you still have them? Can you post pic?
Not right now. Phone is dead.
Please.
3. Clark threatens to call the cops.
Sorry, I meant to type Mark. F you. I'm calling the police.
Go ahead, idiot.
4. Clark types a mysterious comment.
Whatever. You are a effing thief. H.
And the community is more confused as ever, as was I. Now, there isn't much resolution until a few days later. Mark posts to the group showing off that he just bought a SNES Mini.
Look what I found at Walmart.
And after finding his confidence, Clark comments with one of the biggest clapbacks in Switch posting history.
Maybe when the N64 Classic comes out, you can finally give my effing game back. LOL.
And then finally, Mark confesses to his crimes.
Clark, F off. I already gave you your effing game back. I just deleted your files now. F off, grow up, and beat the game again.
Clark replies,
Wow, you finally effing admit it. I knew all along. Next time, don't be such a effing P about it and say it to my face. Dink.
After a few more angry comments, Mark tries to convince everyone that Clark used to smell his mom's dirty underwear.
Clark, shut up. Remember when you told me you and your brother used to smell your mom's dirty underwear?
Clark is not happy.
F off. I did not say anything like that. Nice try, though.
I can neither confirm or deny this fact. Now, after all this, you may think that these two would be worst enemies for life. It's not the case. In fact, just days after, Mark apologizes.
Hello, everyone. I would like to take the time out of my day to apologize to everybody I have been mean and angry to for no reason. I did not know that the group was public, and a couple of my family members saw my comments in here and had enrolled me in a program. I have learned that I cannot control how others act in any given situation, and I can only control myself, and I am working on being a more positive and better person. With that being said, I want to say sorry the most to you, Clark. What I did to you was really messed up, and I ended up losing a really good friend over it. I thought that I was just joking and being a funny troll, but I know that you took a lot of time out of your life driving back and forth to try and get your game back, and all I did was ignore you and blocked you. I had a really good time with you at my barbecue on May long weekend and on Canada Day when you came and got your game back, and I hope that sometime we can move past this and be friends again. Thank you to everybody who reads this, and I hope that we all can put our past behind us and try to move on and form new relationships.
Clark was reluctant at first, but after some time, he accepts the apology, and we're left in present day with the two having a fragile but hopeful relationship, almost like a dog that got abused by its previous owners and, keeps on coming back because that's all he has. Anyway, you may think the story ends here, but if you're like me, you probably have a few more questions. Luckily, while editing this video, Mark messaged my Angus Peters Facebook page, which I used to promote my video. And after a bit of a rocky start, Mark finally agreed to do an interview. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Hey, is this Mark?
Who is that?
This is Angus Peters from remember that YouTube video? Yeah. You said
Angus.
you said it was okay to call now, eh?
Okay, yeah, sure.
So I got a few
I
questions.
don't have very long.
Okay, well, I got a few questions. I just want to get this over and done with as fast as we can. I'm curious, how did you and Clark actually meet? Like, who came up with the idea to meet?
I did because after a little bit we were talking on one of the posts on there, and then he messaged me, and then I seen on his profile that he was in Alberta, and I'm in Saskatchewan, so we're not that far away. And then I can't drive, so he came.
Okay, and I'm curious, you mentioned in one of those early posts that Clark and your stepdad kind of had a fight or whatever. Why was that going on?
Because it was my grandma's birthday on long weekend, and it was her birthday party. That's why we were having a family barbecue. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And I didn't tell anybody that Clark was coming, and nobody knew who he was. And so as soon as he got there, Bruce started yelling. That's my stepdad, Bruce.
Yeah.
He started yelling at me, and then Clark tried to stand up for me, and they got angry. So Clark and I just went inside and played video games.
Oh, okay. What kind of games did you guys play that day?
At my grandma's birthday on that time.
Well, actually, I'll skip that question. We'll go to another one. How about that?
Okay.
I'm curious. They're with that whole Ocarina of Time thing going on. I'm curious. There seems to be how many copies in circulation? Because I remember reading back. You said your aunt and uncle. Didn't you say your dad as well, and then also Clark? So
no, there was only two.
Okay.
Because I don't have one, but my auntie and uncle have one at their house. Because we gave my little cousin all of my old Nintendo 64 things.
Right, yeah.
And so my dad did have a file on that one, but so did my uncle because they're brothers. And
okay.
So all of this save files were full on that one. And then Clark said he had a spare save file.
Okay. So that brings me to my next question. Is that why you needed to borrow Clark's game? Like you said that...
Well, I didn't really need to. Because I probably could have used my auntie and uncle's, because my dad and my uncle haven't played it in a long time. They probably would have let me. But
okay.
I just didn't want to have to ask. I get shy. And then Clark said that I could borrow his, but he knew that my auntie and uncle had one. I told him. Okay,
so he knew about that then?
Yeah, he knew that there was two of them.
Okay, and are you and Clark good now? Like that was kind of rocky. So I know in that last post it seems like because you were apologizing to him. I'm wondering how's the relationship now?
I mean, we have been talking a little bit, and he might come back down here maybe. But I can see why he got so, I guess, angry at me.
Yeah.
Because I did delete his save files, and he asked me not to.
Right.
He did ask me lots of times not to, and I did it, and I lied to him. But we're trying, and I am sorry, Clark, for Clark.
Yeah. Now,
to Clark.
I also want to say, like, with you, what am I trying to get? Oh, you mentioned him coming back down.
What?
You mentioned that he was...
I did the dishes!
No,
Hey, okay. Okay, wait, Mom! Okay, sorry, Angus.
So, you remember you mentioned that that Clark was going to come down again. I'm kind of curious, when you guys hang out, like, what are some things you do?
We just played video games, and on the first one was my grandma's birthday, and so we had some deep fried pickles at the barbecue.
Okay.
And there was some hamburgers, so we ate those. We took our plates inside to eat because of the Bruce thing. He's not very... I won't say anything about... I don't want Bruce to hear this.
Yeah.
And anyway, so we went inside, and then that was when we were playing Ocarina of Time together.
Okay.
Because he brought a backpack just full of Nintendo 64 games and his Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And so that's what we did. And then when he came to get his game on Canada Day.
Yeah.
That was when he got really drunk, and he was posting on the group.
Yeah,
he couldn't spell.
Do you like to drink as well, or what happened there? Were you guys both drinking?
I was just having a little bit, but we were playing through the campaign on the Halo 3 and getting drunk.
Oh, okay. All right. I want to wrap this up, Mark. You said you had to go soon. I don't want you to take this.
I have to do dishes.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but Clark, I messaged him as well when I found out you wanted to do the interview. I messaged him, and he said he doesn't want to do the interview, which it kind of makes me think that you and Clark...
No, because Clark works.
Yeah.
And he has to do farm stuff.
Well, that's what he said, but a lot of people in the Switch posting group think that you and him are the same person. Is that true? Or is that true?
No, I am not. How can I be? I can't be the same person as Clark is, because we have different voices, and because there's pictures. We hang out, and you can see pictures of me and Clark. It doesn't make any sense. And if Dominic D is listening, I don't believe you, and nobody else believes you because you're a liar.
Okay, I don't know about Dominic D. I'll have to look into that. Okay, and then
he lies.
So he believes you and Clark are the same person then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They think that I'm a lot of people, and I don't. I'm not.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap up the interview. One thing before I go there, Mark, is it's okay if I put this on my YouTube channel? Just want to make sure.
You're not going to edit it and make me look dumb or anything, are you?
No, not at all.
Because the first video you kind of did.
Well, yeah, but I wanted
I didn't like... That video was stupid.
Well, I'm sorry, but is it like this is your thoughts now? It's you talking. Is it okay if I use? Okay,
but only can you help me after and make my own YouTube channels, videos?
We'll talk about it. How about you private message me tonight?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to go there, Mark. You have a good one.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, I think that went well. I don't know if I'm convinced whether or not he's a troll or both Mark and Clark, but anyway, I want to thank you for watching my YouTube video. Please like, subscribe, favorite, do all that, and if we get 50 likes, I will do a Fortnite giveaway. I'll give you a free copy of Fortnite. So thanks again for watching. My name's Angus Peters.